Hi, it's Petra, and welcome to Wellness Wednesday, November 9th. And we are still in that full moon energy, that eclipse, that beautiful moon energy of Taurus. And I just thought I'd share with you a little bit about this so we can kind of tap into that energy for our own self-care and healing. Full moon in Taurus is a time to get back to earth, to get grounded, to work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with, and to find balance between being passionate and being overly intense. Money issues may come to a head during this time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take this time to pay more attention to cash flow and work with it. So it says, your dreams need a practical plan. So there you go. You know me about action plans. Where else can we look at this? It says, if you need to detox to restore equilibrium to your situation, perhaps you've been obsessing. If you get into that negative headspace, it's hard to get out of, but this is a time to release dramas, release whatever doesn't serve you anymore. And I say that a lot in yoga, to release things that don't longer serve us, but this is the time. Digging in your heels will not help. You need to allow yourself this time to process, okay? Whether it's spiritual, emotional, physical detox, finding a balance between what your heart wants and what is practical may be your next step. Your challenge now is to balance yourself emotionally, and this might not be easy, but during this time, it's a time to give yourself a boost. So maybe you use some essential oils like ylang ylang. That would be nice in a diffuser. You can sit comfortably and do meditation. We're going to do a little meditation, a little yoga. You could use any energy that you use, goddess energy, praying. Here's an affirmation for you. I express love, and love comes back to me. I like that one. Now, when we work on the full moon, I always bring in what was directed to me that I find really great to exercise to do for self-care and self-healing monthly. So that's the forgiveness and the gratitude practices. So during this eclipse, maybe you just write down whatever your higher sense is calling you for. What did I come to this earth to achieve? That's a big one. And then you might do a release list. So where have I been too controlling? How can I release my grip? Where in my life do I need a radical turnaround? What do I need to know to create that? Which toxic emotions am I willing to release, knowing this will help me? That's some really good ways to create some energy movement and release you from what doesn't serve you anymore. And then you can come to the gratitude practice, and you can settle into and call on the things that you're grateful for, people, situations, and that could be a daily practice, but especially at the time of the full moon. So let's get to the mat, do a little meditation, and just see where and how we're feeling today. Take a moment to just drop into your breath, sitting comfortably. I'm going to sit on my bolster, cross-legged. I know I seem a million miles away, but you get the essence. Take a moment just to close your eyes and go within. Let your palms be open, relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath. Inhale your arms up. Exhale them down the center line. Hands come together in front of your heart center. Namaste. Let's take a breath. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Cleansing breath. Let all that I just shared with you float through you. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's come to standing and do some movement just to incorporate all of that, integrate. Inhale, Tadasana, the mountain. Lifting, lengthening, press your feet in. We talked about grounding. And then stretch arms out, stepping out to a 5-pointed star. And just pause, relax the shoulders, release the arms in circles. If you're sitting down, you can do this too. Just nice straight spine and arm circles, both directions, reverse. Use your breath. Since this is a express or a mini session, I'm just going to move it along. Stretch up, inhale through the nose, lengthen up, and let's step back our feet together for a half moon. Interlock the fingers, point the index fingers, and over to one side. Feel the grounding. Breathe through your nose, inhaling up and exhaling to the other side, and pause in your half moon. That's it. Inhaling and exhaling, come back up. Release the arms. Release the arms all the way down by your side and pause. As we move into a goddess pose or the victory squat, we step out, point the toes out and sit down. Little pelvic tilt, chair, as if you're sitting in a chair. Inhale the arms and then bend the elbows and bring your hands up into what we say cactus arms. Palms are turned inward. Take a deep breath. Inhale, coming back up. And we'll do a warrior two. So our left foot will be at a 45-degree angle. The right foot will turn. Bend that knee. And there's your nice squat, your warrior two. And look over the right fingertips and breathe. Reverse direction. Lifting through the right fingertips, gazing up if your neck allows you to, or look straight ahead. My right hand is just gently touching, or my left hand is gently touching my left leg. Inhale, coming up, and we're just going to float to the other side through a moon breath. Toes turn out. I'm going to come down through the squat and inhale up. And exhale down. Floating down. Inhale up. Moon breath. Exhale down. Some of you might know it as the sun breath. Come halfway up. Change feet. Left foot to the left. Right foot is at a 45-degree angle and bend that knee. Nice. Look over your left fingertips. Warrior two. Reverse. So the left hand stretches up, the right down, and you can look wherever your neck feels comfortable. Take a breath here. Inhale, coming back. Let's come back to our 5-pointed star. So the toes are turning out. Stretch the fingertips out. Lengthen up the spine. And through goddess pose, bend the knees. Relax the arms into one more moon breath. Inhale. Bring the hands together, the feet together, back to mountain pose. And then the hands float down the center line. And breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Allowing yourself this moment. You can come back to sitting any way that's comfortable for you. Inhale and exhale. Take in that energy. Just to get up and stretch sometimes is a gift to ourselves for self-care and wellness. And as you move through this day, this Wellness Wednesday, just think about what are the goals that you have for this full moon. Perhaps come back to what I suggested for reflection, for journaling, if that helps you. And I'm certainly here for you if you'd like a little more guidance or instruction. So have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Peace, my friends.